Welcome to the Ministry and this 2,000 point game of Dirty Tyranids. This is lovely Aeldari. So just a disclaimer first, this is Stu's first time on the channel and he's very soon going to be appearing in a tournament in the Northeast. So he's asked me to bring my tournament list from the GT, which is this one, and we're going to see how it gets on. So Stu hasn't had much practice with these guys yet, so hopefully today it's not about winning, it's about getting some practice in with these Tyranids. I'm telling them because I'm going to table them. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm not. It's going to be tournament style rules to try and get him up to speed, just so he can get there, learn what his units do and what other stuff does and things like that. I think in the future, obviously, you get better. The more games you get, you're definitely going to get better, but you've had a couple of games in 8th early on before the Codex landed, didn't you? Yeah. But this is... You've had the Codex in to come out and this is your first game with the Codex?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Right, so I tell you what then, you can go through what you've got and I'll zoom in.
Okay, we have, battalion detachment to start with. We've got Broodlord, Swarmy not fully painted yet, 20 Gene Stealers, 19 Gene Stealers and some Ripper Swarms.
They've got acid mowers on the guys.
These have got 5 acid mowers, these have got 4.
Yeah, cool.
What else have we got in that?
You got some, you said the Ripper Swarms, didn't you? So that's that one, Broodlord and Swarmy.
Yep, and I think also as part of the elites we've got Lictors in there as well.
Yeah.
And that's that, and then they're all part of High Fleet Kraken, so they're rolling 3 dice on
the advanced, yeah.
and picking the highest. And then the next one's a Spearhead detachment, which is from Kronos, given +1, rerolling 1s. With a Hive Tyrant Flyer, obviously, and he is the Warlord, and he's got the Miasma Cannon, which basically goes to a flame at 8 inches, always wounds a target on a 2-up unless it's a vehicle. It's Assault D3, 36 inches, Strength 9, -2 and all of that.
It's pretty good.
Hive Guard, they've got the shock cannons, getting 24-inch range, and the bits and pieces of that. Some zone tropes here.
Yeah, it's got a 3 down there.
Which have got, I haven't talked about psychic powers, but...
Yeah, we'll cover the psychic powers in game, because obviously there's a lot. You've got psychics, I've got psychics, there's a lot to go over.
So we've got zone troops here, just a unit of those, and biovores. There's 2 in that unit, so it's just 1 drop. Not that that's going to make much difference given how many we've got.
Those drones are, those thingies are just that bullets as well, they're not squads, yeah.
And then 2 exocrines.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm proxying this as an exocrine, it's the same model.
Different head on today.
And proxying the pyrovore as a biovore as well. So, but yeah, that's
cool. And his Warlord trait was the one that, if I fail a psychic test, it's mortal wounds or something.
Yeah, Soul Hunger from Kronos. Whenever an enemy psychic fails a psychic test within 18 of your Warlord, they suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Which is pretty good.
I think I've got 99.
9, yeah, you'll have 9. 5, 3 and 1.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same as me. So my GT list, obviously not massively optimised. I said in one of the videos I was going to cover what I did. And I didn't want to go and buy loads of extra models. I just wanted to took what I had and see how it did. So my Warlord is this Autarch down here, who's got a Banshee Mask and a Reaper Launcher, and he's got the Warlord trait where you can target characters. It's a cup of tea. And these are all Atolic, so flat -1 hit over 12 inches. Just keep it nice and simple. I've got 10 Reapers with the Exarch with the Reaper Launcher. I've got the Shining Spears with the Exarch, who's been upgraded to have the Lance, so the Strength 8 as opposed to the Strength 6. We've got the Farseer, who's got Doom, Fortune and Smite, and a Singing Spear. I just like using Eldred's model because it's super cool and it's proper retro, and that is a metal one. And we've got these guys are the Forge World ones, the Shadow Scepters. Their guns are basically 2 variants, an 18-inch Strength 6 -3 1 damage, which can get up to 3 shots, or Heavy Flamer. And they're a stock -1 hit as well in combat and shooting, so these guys they can be quite tricksy. They did quite well at the GT in some games, and then in other games didn't really do anything, so hit or miss. We've got a unit of Rangers, or Pathfinders, for one of the troops. 2 units of Dire Avengers with the Exarch just stock as well. We've got the Warlock, who's going to have Protecting Jinx, and he is coming with the Spear. And we've got 2 Wave Serpents, both rocking twin Bright Lancers, twin Shuriken Catapults, and Serpent Shield and the Spirit Stone, so on 6 ups they'll ignore wounds. We've got a second Autarch on a jet bike with a laser lance. He's going to have the Shimmer Plume relic, which will make him into -1 to hit, whether it's combat or range. So obviously at range it'll stack up quite nicely. And he's also got a Banshee mask and twin short catapults. I can't remember if I gave him a fusion gun or anything. I don't think I did, but I'll have a double check later. And the 2 squads of jet bikes, all with shuriken cannons. And then we've got the Hemlock as well, so everyone knows what that does. He's going to take the same psychic power, Protect and Jinx. He can only cast Jinx or Smite because he can't do the first power. That isn't in the new Eldar thing, but we're going to use it as a bit of scenery today. So that leaves me with 9 command points. And what we'll do then, we'll get the scenery set up and see who gets the first turn. So the scene is set, the scenery's down, and we're paying the chapter approved mission, and it's just escaped my mind what it is, where there's 6 objectives. You get a point at the end of the turn for every objective you're sitting on, and kill points are in play as well. And the table we got was Vanguard Strike, so the Craftworld Eldar are down here, and the Tyranids have got the bottom corner. So we'll go over and have a look at some stuff. There's an objective sitting right down there, number 3. And Shining Spears, Warlock and Autarch are down here. With a couple of jetbike units down here, and the Flyer. Shadow Scepters are down there. The Wave Serpents with the Reapers and the HQs in. This one's got all the Avengers in. And then there's another objective down here. One down here. And then Stu's got his Zoanthropes, I think they're called, aren't they? Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Big mob of Steelers down here and an Exocrine. The Hive Tyrant and the Swarm Lord are hidden behind this cover. And then we've got the Brood Lord and a load of Steelers and the Hive Guard down this side, sitting next to an objective. We'll come around this side. There's an objective down here. And the second Exocrine's down here. And Stu's got a Lictor and some Rippers. I keep nearly got the name wrong. Rippers in reserve. And I've got my scouts to put on before the first battle round begins. So what we're going to do, I finished setting up just before Stu. Like we said, this is just a scenery piece for today. It's not going to have the rules to help the Eldar out. So we're going to roll. The Eldar are going to get a +1. Let's see who gets to go first. Oh. So the Eldar go first because it's +1. So do you want to try and seize?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's going to go for it.
Nope.
No, so Eldar can choose if they want to go first or go second. I think I'm going to go first. See if I can push on to as many of these objectives as we can. So what we'll do, we'll come back and do a review of the movement phase. See how we get on. So the end of the Eldar movement phase there. These jet bikes have zoomed up, sitting on objective 3. I've basically gone to try and get as much board control as I can before the Nids smash back. These guys have moved up onto here, putting us in range of the Exocrine. The Autarch advanced just to get into a better position. The other guys didn't, so there's an option there. Everyone got out of the Wave Serpent, and the Wave Serpent stayed still, so we've got a Reaper and a Farseer bubble down here. And these guys all shifted over. The Rangers popped up before the first battle round begins, sitting just within 3 that bit objective. The Flyers flew around this side, looking at those Hive Guard, those nasty mortal wound weapons. This Wave Serpent stayed still, but both units of Dire Avengers got out, so it's an aggressive push from the Eldar. It's either going to backfire massively or pay off. So both these units are now within range of these guys. So we'll go into the Psychic phase. So we're going to start down here, and this Warlock is going to protect the Shining Spears. So it doesn't go off on a 3. Shall I command point it? Go on then, we'll use the first command point. So 7 does go off. Do I get it back because the Autarch's on the table? No, I don't. So I'm down to 8 command points and they are protected. We'll see if Stu wants to try and deny it. His Broodlord will be in range. Yeah, so they're not protected because I just realised he's within 18 inches for Shadow of the Warp. So that doesn't go off. So we'll go on to the next power, which is going to be the Farseer, who's going to doom the Exocrine, who's just within 24 inches over there. Oh, that definitely goes off on an 11. I don't think you've got any... No, you'll have no Psychers within 24 of him to deny. And then his second power, I'm going to Fortune...
Just come from here.
Down the Farseer with the sword. So it's going to Fortune the 4 squad of Dire Avengers. because they're probably going to come in for some hurt. So that does go off on a 7 as well. So yeah, I think he should be out of range.
It's 24 inches.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And this guy, he's going to jinx the Gene Stealers.
We'll use a command point. So you roll 1 dice.
Yeah. So I kind of take it off because it's be a 7. So jinx wouldn't go off. And that knocks you down to 8 command points as well.
You get to, I get to roll a D3 as well. Some mortal wounds.
What for? What's the range of it though?
18 inches.
Oh well, yeah, I suppose. What's the range of 18 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, so D3 mortal wounds on, because I would fail. I have to roll a dice, I can only get a 6 maximum. So he's got a mortal wound, so on a 6 up, his spirit stones. Nope, so he's took a mortal wound. And I think that's it for psychic powers. So we'll start down here with these guys, and what I'm going to do is, these guys are out of range with their shuriken catapults at the Steelers, so they're going to do the 2 shuriken catapults from these guys into this exocrine. All the laser lancers that are in range at the exocrine, and then the front 4 are going to put their shuriken catapults into the Gene Stealer squad. So yeah, looking for 3s to hit, reroll 1s because the Autarch's there. Yep, so it's 3 hits. These are the normal guys, lancers first at it. And then we're looking for... No, this is the lancers against the exocrine. So I'm looking for 5s because he's T8. They've got different guns. They've got a lance on the top and they've got the guns underneath. So little guns into the Steelers. So that's no wounds, 3 4s. And we've got the Exarch. So he hits. His is strength 8, so it's 4s and he can reroll failed. Against monsters and vehicles. No, so he doesn't get one either. So then we'll go all the little guns, back 2 guys against it. And I can reroll the 1s. And I'm looking for 6s because he's T8, isn't he? Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, which will be a -3.
So 4.
So he's took a wound so far. So we've got the 4 guns from the underslung guns that are in range of the Gene Stealers. So these are 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling the 1s. And these will be 4s to wound. It's not bad. 5. So 5 Steves on the Steelers.
5 ups.
We've got 4. That's good. Every little helps at this stage. So this guy's going to shoot all his guns into the exocrine, and the Warlock's going to put his singing spear and his guns into the exocrine. So the Autarch's laser lance has hit. He'd be wounding on a 4 because so that is a wound at -4. So the exocrine's going to get no save and take 2 damage. It's a good start. And then his little guns, you can reroll 1s. There's a lot of 6s coming out there. And again, looking for 6s. Nope, nothing that time. So the Warlock, oh, 3 1s. It's rerolling though. That would have been a 3. That was a hit. I've got 3 hits. And again, looking for 6s. Nope, nothing. So that's down there. Singing Spear has hit. And it's a wound, so you've got a normal save on the exocrine.
3 up?
I think so, yeah. That's a save, isn't it? It's a 6 there.
Lost anyway.
Yeah. So they're all saved. So we're going to move down into this unit now, which are putting their guns into the exocrine. That's pretty much all they can see, and that's in range. So they're not in range to reroll any hits. These are shuriken cannons, not catapults, so I'm looking for 5s. So 1. Just 1 with normal armour.
4.
Keep hitting this tree. Yeah, so he's good. So we'll move swiftly round to the flyer, who's going to target the hive guard. He's got 2d3. So that's 4. I'll keep that. And the toughness of the hive guard is
4s, I believe.
It'll be 2s to wound. So they all wound. then -4, 2 damage a pop. That's 8 wounds. I think how many wounds have they got each? Or 3?
Yeah.
So it's just 2 dead, because that'll be 4, doesn't spill over. That'll be 4, doesn't spill over. They had to go because they are... People don't know their guns, they cause mortal wounds if they hit on vehicles and stuff like that. They are absolutely devastating. Right, so that's down that side. That was a bit of a whiffer, but it was okay. Managed to kill a few Gene Stealers because we can't really see them with much anyway. So down here, we'll have to have a think. Actually, we'll do down here because both these squads are going into this squad as zoanthropes. That's what they're calling it, zoanthropes?
Yep.
Yep. So the first 6 guys, hitting on 3s. That's a pretty good roll. I think you T4 on you. So looking for 4s, and these guys get in runs, so it doesn't really matter. So that's 3. We've got 6 so far. Do you want me to roll the second lot and just take all the saves together?
Can do.
Yeah. So we've got 6 so far, and then the second squad, we're going at the same target. It's a bit worse this time. And a bit better. So it's 10. 10 wounds on the zoanthrope squad, but these guys get a flat 3 up in run. So I'm hoping I can take one out.
I've got 3 wounds a pop.
Yeah.
So you might end up taking...
Hopefully.
Take them all out if I fail.
Right. There's 1.
So 1's gone, yeah.
That's good. I'm happy with that. That's a start. Because they are a nasty little squad. Right, I'll have to have a think about the other guys. Right, so I'm going to start with these squads. The Shadow Scepters. Weird, because I'm the whole Stew's taking over. And they're going to go against the Exocrine. I'm going to go for the single shot option at 18 inches. So I need 3s to hit. Any hit will generate another hit. Well, another shot. Yeah, it's cocked. I'll reroll that one. So that's 5 hits. So they can all shoot again. So that's 3 hits. So the other 3 that hit can shoot for the 3rd and final time. So we've got that many hits. And these are wound on 5s because it's strength 6, but you are doomed. So I'm looking for 5s and 6s. So we've got 2. That's better. That's pretty good. And these will all be at -3, so that's 7.
6 up saves.
7 saves of a 6 up.
And what are they? 2 damage a pop?
Just single damage.
Oh well.
That's where the doom comes in handy though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
From going from 2 to 6 or 7.
No saves.
So he's took 7 wounds.
Ouch.
Can't even remember how many to start with. You said it was
12.
12, yeah. So that's a good solid hit from those guys. So these guys are going to do their shuriken cannons. So we're looking for 3s. And the Autarch's within 6 of these guys, so they can reroll 1s. Oh, I'm just knocking my models everywhere. So that's that many hits. Get rid of these. And these ones looking for 5s with Doom. So the 6s are good. So I'm ideally looking for. And then can reroll because you're Doomed. So we've got 3 at -3 and 2 normals.
So these are the -3s. So 6s, no.
So he's took another 3 and then 2 on his normal armor.
2 3-ups. So fail 1.
He's dropped another one.
4.
So he's took 11 wounds. He's on 1 left, I think, isn't he?
Yep. I'm going to just count that as wound 1 there.
Right. Right, we're going to have a think then, because obviously I didn't expect them to lose that many wounds. That's a bit of a bonus. So I'm going to go with the Autarch. He's going to go with the Exocrine first, and I hope I can get it with a lucky shot. So he hits on a 2, rerolling 1s. He will wound on a 4 because he's got a Reaper launcher. It's a wound, so you've got to make a save at -2.
So it's a 5 up.
And it's a flat 3 damage, so he's only got 1 wound anyway.
He's out.
Yeah, so that's the Exocrine in first blood to the Eldar. Did they explode as well?
I think so. Well, if they don't.
Well, if he doesn't, he doesn't. So that's good. That managed to get rid of the Exocrine. Whoosh! Going okay so far for the Eldar, I think. Right, next. Let's see what these wave serpents can see. Biovore maybe for this guy. This guy's limited for him. I'm going to have a look with these guys and come back. This guy is going to shoot at the Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes?
Yeah. So his other gun's out of range. He's just got a twin Bright Lance. If this pays off, it'll be beautiful. He didn't move, so he's hitting on 3s and he's missed them both. Don't think I'm going to command reroll any of them. And this guy is going to shoot way downfield at the biovore that I can see sticking its nut up there. Again, its little guns are out of range, shooting catapults, so it's just its twin Bright Lance. So it's got 1 hit.
T4?
Yeah, it's going to be wounded on a 2. He's got 4 wounds, though, hasn't he? It is a wound, so it's -4 on the save.
So it's
so you get a save of a 6 in the cover. I think he's a 4 up. You'll have to check. Yeah, so there'll be no save for the biovore because the 4 would take it to 8, +1 for the covers back down to 7. So it's just a straight D6 damage. He's got 4 wounds. I'm going to have to keep that. It's a bit risky rerolling that one, I think. So it's 3 wounds on the biovore.
Is this front one?
They're a unit, so it's up to you. Whichever one you want to put them on. And what they'll do, these Pathfinders are going to risk it. They're going to shoot at the biovore unit as well then. And
What's the range on this? Like?
36
right.
for the sniper rifles. So we'll see. Hitting on 3s. I always miss a couple of times with these guys. And your T4, so I am wounding on 4s, but I'm looking for a 6 to do a mortal wound. Nope, so just 2 normal wounds, so they'll get 3 ups because they're in the cover.
Come on, 3 ups.
Oh, so that's a biovore down. And that leaves me with the Reapers. The Dark Reapers. Roll down here or something. So we're going last unit of fire that I'm thinking of is the Dark Reapers, and they're going to go for the multi-double shot at the Gene Stealer unit down here. So I'm going to roll these dice twice, unless I've got some more. Yeah, right. So it's going to be 20 shots, and they hit on 3s, and I can reroll 1s because of the auto. So I'll get rid of the 2s. I keep thinking that's a 1 there, I was going to pick it up. So that's a good round of hits.
T4.
Yeah, so this round's wounding on a 3. This is strength 5, 2 damage. Ow, ouch. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 wounds. Oof. That's pretty good shooting from the Reapers.
So I need 16 years, 10 years.
Yeah, so 16 saves of a 5 up.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, there's 5 there, so that's 5 so far. And then another 6 dice. And that's 6, so that's 11. Managed to whittle 11 Steelers off that unit. And that's going to be the end of the Eldar turn. So, objectives, we're going to score 1, 2, 3.
So within 3, yeah?
Yeah, well the ranges are 3,
4,
and 4.
First blood.
And first blood is 5. So that's 5 points. And the Eldar, I don't think there's any synapse because everything's within range of synapsy stuff anyway. So, going to go on to Nid turn 1 and see what Stu can pull back. Right, so the end of the Tyranid movement phase. Looks like these guys are in a world of hurt. As the Broodlord and the Steelers have come through, the Exocrine stood still. There's just enough gap next to him there to get all these Steelers in. And we'll go around this side. This little guy stayed still because he's sitting pretty on objective 4. And he's got a nice target there to shoot at as well. The flying Tyrants come. Now she's just within 3 of that and within flamer range of this guy. So she's going to do some work. These guys backed off a little bit. The Biovore that was left just stayed put. He's in a good position anyway. These are just within smite range of that Dire Avenger squad still. And then the Steelers and the Swarm Lord are pushed right up here. So they're going to get in somebody's face this turn, I think, and cause some havoc. But we'll go into Stu's psychic phase. Unless you want to use, was this Swarmy's ability in the movement phase? When he can do a double move?
It's in the shooting phase.
No, in the shooting, right. So we're going to Stu's psychic phase. Right, so Brood Dude is doing Catalyst on the Steelers.
So we need a 5 to go off.
Oh, it does go off on an 11. I tell you what, the Warlock's going to attempt to deny. I need a double 6, but he's not in range to deny much else, so he might as well try. Nope, so Catalyst is on the Gene Steelers.
That's handy. Could have done with that for a smite roll, let's be truthful.
Yeah, that would have been pretty devastating.
Psychic Scream. on this.
Yep. It's a 5 up. It is a Psyker as well, so...
It's a -1. Can I reroll a failed?
You can use a command point to reroll a dice.
Sorry, dude.
So he's gonna use a command point. So 6, so it goes off. So what I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to deny it with the force here, down here, because he can reroll his dice. So I'm going to reroll the 1. So it's denied on a 7.
It's not -1?
It's -1 to psychic tests, not deny the witch.
Ah, okay.
And he's not in 18, I don't think. I think he's just within 24.
Okay.
So the reason that was important is because that could have made him forget a power as well, which could have been quite powerful.
Just the other thing was why I wanted to be on the other side. No, can't have it always. I'm not going to stay on that, I'm going to charge. Doesn't matter. This is what it is.
Smite.
Smite. Smite is right.
Yeah, smite for a 5.
6.
It's a 6, it goes off, so I'm going to attempt to deny with the plane. The flyer. Let's deny because that's a 6 and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smite down here.
So this will be on a 6 up. Goes off. I'm not in range of these guys, so it's D3 mortal wounds.
2.
2. So these guys have still got fortune on, so they're looking for 5s and 6s to ignore. Nope, so we've lost 2 Avengers. So I'm going to take these 2. Then we'll go for a horror on the Wave Serpent. On this one down here.
6.
Whew.
Gone off.
So may as well attempt to deny. So 9, wasn't it? Nope, doesn't deny. So this Wave Serpent is going to be -1 to hit, and the leadership's probably not going to make any difference on it.
Yeah. And I'll smite. So I need to smite the nearest unit, which I think is probably these. Or is it
Yeah,
these?
we'll measure, it's probably these. We'll measure it, but it's a 7 anyway. We just want to cast it and see what happens.
5. So 10.
That's good. It's D3 mortal wounds.
I'll command point that.
You've used the command point this phase.
Have I?
Yeah,
Oh,
to
sorry,
reroll on the first
sorry,
psychic power.
yeah.
So it's a mortal wound. So I'm going to take it on the Exarch and keep this guys at 5 strong. So he'll be down to 1 wound. But obviously if any get more wounded, he'd be dead next. Right, so that's the end of the psychic phase. So we'll go into Stu's shooty phase. Let him have a think about it. And we'll come back. So going into the shooting phase, we'll just cover the hive. The dude's come forward, he's going to smash through. And this guy is going to shoot at the plane. So Stu's roll, he's got 3 shots. It's D3 assault gun. And obviously this thing's good against vehicles, so he'll be hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Yeah, because he didn't move.
What's more to do with the Kronos?
Yeah. So it's good, 3 hits, and then he'll be wounding on 3s, but 4s and 6s can cause extra mortal wounds. So you're looking for 3s. So we've got 2 wounds, but the 2 4s are a mortal wound in addition on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1. So we're looking for 4s to save against the normal damage. So he saved 1, failed 1, and what's the damage on them?
D3.
So D3, so he's got D3, and then it's basically +2. So you're command pointing that one, you haven't used a command point yet.
No.
Are you sure? I do get Spirit Stone, so I get a chance to save these on 6s.
Alright, yeah.
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 So that's the full 3.
So it's got 5.
So we've got 5 lots of 6s coming up. So we've saved 1, so we took 4, down to 7.
But I've already rolled, so it is what it is.
So this guy, it's got his Super Flamer Relic in range, so it's D3 auto hits for 2, it's pretty good. And it's strength 9, so it's wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I think the minus is -3 or -2.
-2.
So it's -2, so we're looking for 5s. So no, and it's 3 damage a pop, did you say?
Yeah, so it's 6 damage.
So we're looking for some 6s to help this guy out.
Just taking 1.
So 1, so it's got 5 wounds taken, so it's down to 2 wounds left. It's Stu's moving on to the Exocrine, and he's targeting these guys. It hasn't moved with the first rate of fire, so I'm going to use lightning fast reactions, which has cost me 2 command points. And I will get the command points back on 6s. Nope, so it's cost me 2. So these are now going to be on 5s to hit. He's got 2 hits.
Minus, so strength.
Strength 7, so on 3s to wound. I think it's strength 7. Yeah, 3s to wound. So 1 wound, and these guys get a 4 up in run against shooting. Do I command point this?
And you've already command pointed, haven't you?
No.
No.
No, I'm going to keep it because it's flat 2 damage anyway, isn't it? So
yeah.
I'm going to take it on the Exarch. So the Exarch is going to go down to 1 wound.
I'll do the same again then. Oh.
Yeah, same again, same unit.
But do they still have that?
It's still for the phase, yeah.
Right, so I'll do it on them then.
Yeah, so Stu's suiting to these, so just point out because they're over 12, you'll be hitting these guys on 5s as well.
No, I'll go back in here.
Same unit, yeah.
Same unit. 1.
So 1 hit this time, 3 to wound. It is a wound. I'm looking for a 4 up this time. He saved. The Exarch has bit the bullet. He's took a hit, but he's living. He's living. I think that leaves Bayev or Stephen. Where's he going?
I'll go with the Reapers.
Yeah. So this guy hits on a 5 now because the Reapers are so far away over 12. But if he misses, it's still going to drop a pod. He's hit. So it's, yeah, well, it's a dice. 6 is D3. So it's a mortal wound on the Reapers. So we've lost a creeper. So that is the end of the shooting phase. I think obviously Eldar had a plan to get rid of most of Stu's guns and it's paid off. But this is going to be the turn of hurt coming up now. So Stu's got his charges to declare.
I think that's a 5.
Through the gates.
So that's going to be a charge there.
Yeah.
Who's the psychic one down here?
That one that you got your finger over on the red bike, the Warlock. He's an Autarch. He's the guy with the shimmer plume, so he's -1 to hit flat, like in combat or shooting.
I'm not bothered about that. So I'm going to charge. I'll charge these and I'll charge him with the Steelers.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen.
What about the Brood dude?
I'll wait and see what happens, but he'll end up charging these probably.
Well, your Gene Stealers can't fail a charge. I doubt I'll kill them all.
No.
So.
Swarmy's going to have a charge down
Coming
here.
up the tank, yeah.
And they should be within.
Well, it looks about 6-7 inches, I think. So 7.
Yeah, 7 down.
So they're going for the closest squad. He has 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? We'll roll your charges since it's on camera, and we'll do all the Overwatch off camera.
Okay, so charge down here.
Yeah. So we've got 7. So they're in. So Swarmy on a 4.
Fucking snake eyes.
Is it?
Yeah, well I'm re-rolling.
Oh my
that
god,
one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Stu with a double, triple snake eyes, oh my lord.
Oh, he's dead.
Nah, he'd be alive.
Wait.
Got to Overwatch you on 6s, but that is big. That is big and not getting in.
It's just in the open though, he's not tied up is what I mean.
Yeah.
Brilliant, awesome.
Do you want to do the middle girl? Because that's a biggie as well. Not a big distance, just a biggie because it's... You want to smash that flyer. Oh, shh. Wow, shh. Well, your Gene Stealers can't fail. Yeah, they're in. And there's Broodlord going in as well, he can't really fail.
Well, yeah, but I want to make sure they're tied up before I charge. So that you don't get Overwatch here as well.
Okay, I don't think I'll kill them all, but we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely in. So the Avengers overwatching on 5s and 6s. Got some hits. And winning on 4s. So we've got 4 wounds on the Gene Stealer squad coming into the Avengers.
5 ups.
So we lost the Stealer, yeah. So they're in. Well, let's Stu move them in. Done that. Swarmlord got a couple of hits with the Bright Lance. Saved both, so he was good. This girl's got 4 hits. I've used a command point to get one of the dice from a 1 hit to a 2 hits, and I got the command point back with the Autarch. So these will be wounding on 3s. So they all wound. So Stu's got 4 in-runs to make with a Flying Hive Tyrant.
4 ups.
Wow, so she's maced a lot. So she's not damaged either. That could have, as bad as that charge phase went, that's lucky because she and he have taken no damage. That's pretty handy. Because they could have been both pretty crippled.
It's your shooting round next, so I'm worried about you.
And, so just point out the Steelers are in, I think they lost 4, was it? Oh no, one, you made a good save though, didn't you? I got some pretty good damage. And we'll roll down there and come back because there's a lot of dice.
So,
So
10.
Stu's going to start with these Gene Stealers. So there's going to be 10 on these guys, and then there's going to be 5 on the Autarch, and the Warlock there, it wasn't a target, but he's done his heroic intervention. The Broodlord's right down the back.
So we've got 40 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Yeah, I think we might be dead. It's whether I play my strat now to give you another minus. Yeah, I'm going to do my stratagem for lightning fast. So I'm going to go down to 4 points.
You've already used it this turn?
I used it in the shooting phase. You can use it in the assault phase as well. So it costs us 2 command points, but your Gene Sealers will be back up to a 3 up to hit.
This is the first one. Is it on hits or wounds of 6?
It's just hits. Oh, for the wounds for your randy stuff, yeah.
So 8 hits.
It's 14 so far.
$24.
I think 30. 30 in total. Okay. You'll be wounding on 4s, but obviously 6s are good.
So 2 6s.
So you've got this to do 3 times. I think it's probably going to be easier if I save them as we go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So
the 2 6s are at minus 4, so there'll be 2 wounds. So the Ectox, which on a wound, so he's dead with that one. Then that's going to wound another guy, and then there's 3 saves to make. Because the in one's only against shootings, so they've saved twice. So there's still another guy. So the Exarch and a guy are dead so far. Second wave.
So that's an auto wound.
Yeah, so we've got 3 saves to make. So there's 4 guys left. So one's already wounded. So that's another guy dead, and the other 2 have saved because they're -1 aren't they? So
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they 3 up now normally?
3 up armor normally, yeah. So we lost Exarch and 2 guys, and then we're on the last wave. So 3 and 1 again. So one of the last guys has took a wound, and then another 3 saves. So they've dropped 2. So that's the Exarch, 2 guys, one's wounded, one's dead, and another one on a wound. Right, we'll take them off before we get confused. So the 5 against the Autarch, and these will be hitting on 3s as well, because they're at -1, because of Shimmer Plume.
Alright.
But the stratagem was played on the other unit, so it doesn't affect your Gene Stealers, because it only affects them when they attack the unit with the lightning fast reaction. So the 3's on the Autarch. It's 8 so far.
Reroll that one?
Yeah, it's up to you. Was it a hit? It looked like a hit to me.
It's 3, but
yeah, it's a hit.
It was on the top.
Yeah, so it's 8 and 8, 16. So
toughness 4.
Same, yeah. 4's to wound.
So 2.
So you got 6 dice left. Well, that's handy. You roll those 6, so you got 16, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just another one. So you got 3 normal and 2 at the minus mega. So
you know what?
What?
I forgot I've got acid more on some of them.
It won't matter on this guy because he's got inruns.
-3.
But it would have mattered for the... Well, you say these are all the acid moors if you wanted. You have 5 or 4 acid moors.
I've got 5 acid moors.
So we'll just say they're the acid moors this round.
But it's, yeah, it's
because these are all, then they'll all be on his invuln.
Right, okay.
As opposed to being 4, well, they'll all be on his invuln, yeah, it's a relative. So was it 5?
Yeah.
So go 5 saves on an invuln 4 up. So he's made 1, so he's dropped 4. He's still got a couple of wounds left. So I'll just reiterate there for that. So you had the acid moors there, hit with so many of them, Exarch failed his saves. And then the rest of the squad, because the acid moors are -3, are going to kill the lot. So he's going to finish with them guys, piling. So the Broodlord's going into the last of the Shining Spears.
6 attacks.
Hits on 2s. But they still have lightning fast reactions on.
Yeah,
for the face, so they'll be on 3s.
He's re-rolling any
Reroll failed wounds, yep. He's going to kill them. He's definitely going to kill them. 6 attacks. Normally would hit on 2s, but they're lightning fast on the Shining Spears. 8s and 3s. So he's hit with all bar 1. And he's strength 5, so he's wounded on 3s. And his 6s are going to kill a guy outright. So he's got 1.
Hang on a second.
He rerolled failed wounds, yeah. It's a bit more like it. So we've got 4. Now the normal ones are -3, so I do have a chance to save on 6s. So no, and each one's D3 damage. So yeah, 2 dead. 2 wounds a pop, that's more than enough. So they're gone over there. So we're going to do some attacks back down here. So this Dire Avenger squad, I've got 4 guys left. I'm going to hit on 3s. And they're going to be wounding on 5s. Nope, so no wounds. Then we're going to go down to the Warlock down there, who's going against the Gene Stealers. So he's got 1 hit, but he can reroll the 1 because the Autarch's nearby. It's 2 hits. He's wounding on 2s with his spear. So 2 wounds against the Stealers.
Come on, 5s. Nope.
So they fail, but because they've got Catalyst, the first one's going to take 1, and then the second one, 2.
So one's dead outright.
Yeah. I'm going to go against the Broodlord. So we've got 4 attacks. It's on 2s. So they all hit. Broodlord's toughness 5, isn't he?
I think he might be T6.
He's T5, you're just on his page.
T5, yeah.
So I've got 1 wound, but it's at -4.
He's a 5 at end one anyway. Nope.
Nope, so it's just 2 damage.
Alright.
2 flat damage off the Brood dude.
So he's just down to 4.
So Stu's going to use, I think it's called Adrenaline Surge, which lets a unit fight again in the fight phase.
So is he...
So in here, Stu's attacking again. He's got 6 Gene Stealers and a 7th with an Acid Maw going into the Warlock. And then he's got 4 Acid Maws and the remaining Gene Stealers into the Autarch. Yeah?
So we're going to start with the Acid Maw.
Start with whatever ones you want. It's just,
so
they're going to die, but yeah.
So it's in on 2s?
Yes, because none of them had lightning fast.
So this is the Acid Maw.
So you're wounding on 4s against the dude. Got 1 wound.
It's -3 AP.
Yeah, he's on invuns all these now, so 4 up on the Warlock. Nope, so he's took a wound, so he's down to 2.
And then we've got another 6 there, so 6 4s.
Yeah, I'll keep the dice here, so I know how many wounds he's got left. He needs to pass his invuns like a boss to stay alive, this guy.
How many have we got then?
6 4s.
6 4s.
24.
Is that still right? 24?
Yeah. So it's 9 so far. May as well roll them all again. It's not that good.
And
7, so you're on 16, you've got another 4 to go. So you got 20. It's quite handy.
Nice.
Wounding on 4s. 3, and then roll them all again.
No 6s this time.
Doesn't matter with the... Oh, it doesn't matter because he's on invuns either, anyway. So you've got 3, 6, 8. So the Warlock's got 4 up invuns. Oh, he's just gone unless I command point it. Oosh. Because to be fair, I wasn't expecting to get that many 4-ups.
You command point now, you can't do it later on.
I know, well the Autarch's not a Warlord anyway, so...
Is he a Warlord?
No, he's not. So, right, I'm going to command point one of those so I can keep this Warlock alive on a wound.
Oh, it's a 3!
No, he doesn't get it. Does he get it back? On a 6. Don't get a 6 now. No. So I'm down to 3 command points, and that is the Warlock dead.
So 16.
So these are the Acid Maws against the Autarch, hitting on 3s because of his relic. So you got 16 dice.
6. Just 11 hits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these will be wounding on 4s. So 6.
And then one more. That was 5 originally.
So we've got total 7.
-3.
Yeah, so he's on his inruns. He's on 4-ups. Oh,
So
again.
2.
He's took 2 there. He only had 2 left, so he's gone.
Right.
Just though, just. So that's that gone. So Stu's doing a tactical consultation there, throwing them all into the crater as much as he can.
As they stand.
So I think that's definitely the end of the turn. And we'll score his points up, so he's going to get 1
Right, that
point.
was a character that I've killed.
Yeah.
Gene Stealer. 3.
So Stu spent a command point there to use the
So I'll go to 2 and then I go back to 5.
feeder tendrils, and he's got 3 command points back. So at the end of his turn, he's going to score 1 point because he failed this charge, but
So
he's still
1,
within 3.
2, 3,
3 points.
4, 5, 6, 7 points.
Yeah, and the other ones there were for the kill point. So Stu's going to be, he's in the lead on 7-5. So we're going to come back with Eldar turn 2. Right, the Eldar psychic phase, the movement phase has done. This guy hopped over the mountain, whoop, to sit within 3 of that. The Reapers have come around to take care of this swarm lord. This tank hasn't moved. These guys have formed a screen. These guys haven't moved. The Flyers come over this way. Oh, he had 2 wounds left, didn't he? It's a dice. We moved off him. These guys fell back.
Yeah.
And these jetbikes whizzed over. And those jetbikes whizzed over and advanced. They didn't advance these ones did. So with that, we're going to go into the psychic phase. Right, as far as down here, going into the psychic phase, so we're going to attempt to smite. The closest visible is the Swarm Lord.
So you get -1 to that.
So I'll be at -1 to cast. Are you using your strat to knock me down to a dice or not? No. So that casts on an 8.
So on 7.
And, well, yeah, 7. Yeah. Actually, really, I'll re-roll this dice.
Using it?
These Runes of the Farseer. No, I'm going to keep it, because I might need it for the next one. No, I'll re-roll it. Yeah, so it goes off on a 6.
Alright, so I'll try and deny.
Yep. So, nope, doesn't deny, so it's D3.
Reroll.
So you got D3 mortal, just the 1. Tell you what, I'll re-roll that. So we've got 2 mortal wounds on him. Do I get it back? No. So I'm down to 2 command points. Next thing I'm going to do is doom him. So this will go off on a 7. Are you using your stratagem or not?
No.
No? Oh. So it doesn't go off, it's a perils. So I'll get D3 mortal wounds for 3. But because I perilled, the Farseer ignores mortal wounds on a 2 up. So he's ignored all these peril wounds.
More shenanigans.
Yeah.
You ignore more wounds on a 2 up.
If it's off of perils, if it's off anything else, it'll be a 5 up. But if it's off of perils, it's a 2 up.
Alright, fair enough. That's the fluff, isn't it?
It's the Eldar fluff, yeah. The control, all the webway, all that stuff. So it makes sense. I'm just debating whether I cast with the other one. No, I'm not going to, because I know you're going to use the strat, which will cause mortal wounds, doesn't it? If it fails.
Yeah.
So this guy isn't going to cast because he's only on 2 wounds and I want to use his flamers. So we'll go straight in to the shooting phase. I'm going to start. I'm going to play a strat down here on these guys so they can fire when they fell back. I'll check what it's called. So fire and fade on these guys so they can fall back and they can still shoot and charge if they want to. So do I get any of those points back? No. So I'm out of command points. So we'll start with the Avengers. So it's going to be 8 shots. So 3s. Not bad. And we're looking for 4s. So we've got 2 wounds on the Stealer unit.
5 ups. Stays 1.
So we'll drop the Stealer. Next we're going upfield. So these guys are going to put their shots into the Hive Guard Doodle. Just totally forgot his name, but Hive Guard Doodle seems fine. He's T4, isn't he?
Yeah.
So these are
So are they not advanced?
3s, yeah, but they can still shoot because they're assault weapons. They're not heavy. So we've got 3s to wound, but 6s are -3. So he's took 2 wounds because he's a 4 up armor, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's took 2 wounds. He's got 4 saves to make on his last wound on his normal armor.
I think he's already taken a wound or something, mind.
No, because they didn't spill over. There wasn't mortal wounds. I caused 4 and 4, but they've only got 3 and 3.
Okay,
So he's definitely got a wound left. So he's got 4 saves to make on a 4 up. Yeah, he's gone. So that gets him out in a kill point. So these guys are not going to shoot at this guy. They're coming downfield at the Gene Stealers. So we're looking for 3s. We're looking for 3s because these are the strength 6 version. So we've got 4. The 6 will not matter because you're in runs yet, so 4 or 5 ups. So there's another 2 dropped. So these just, is it the 4 acid mowers it looks like? And then focus, this guy is going to shoot at the Hive Tyrant through there with his twin Bright Lancers. So I did move, so I'll be looking for 4s. His other guns are out of range. So he's got 1 hit. He'll be wounded on a 3. That is a wound, and Stu will be on an in-run 4 up. No, so it's D6 damage. 4, that's okay, I'll live with that. So we'll start with the flamer guys first, just to make sure we're hitting stuff that's in range. I'm unsure about this guy, he is horrid, but I'm going to wait for a while. So the flamers are all going into Swarmy. So we've got 5d6 auto hits. Ooh, that's 20 hits. So we've got 20 auto hits, we're looking for 5s. So we've got 7 wounds, would be at -1, so you'd be on a 4 up, or he's in runs exactly the same.
Come on, fellas. Oh, that's horrible.
Ooh. So he's took 6 wounds. That's a good start for the Eldar. Don't know how many he got, down to 6 or something left, is he 12?
Yeah.
So this girl, at the -1, is going to shoot the little guns into him, the Bright Lancers, at the Hive Tyrant, and then it'll disperse its shields as well into him. So we've got the little guns be hitting on 4s because I didn't move. So we've got 2 hits, the Autox just within 6, which is why he moved. Yep, 2 hits. These will wound on 5s. So there's 1 at -3 but in run save.
Come on, 4 up.
Yep, so he saved that one. The Bright Lancers at the Hive Tyrant, you can reroll 1s. So they both hit because he's horrid. 3s to wound, 2 wounds on the big Hivey. She needs 4 up in runs. She's failed one, these are D6 damage.
5.
Was the 5?
Yeah, it was a 5.
So she's took 9 this turn, that's handy. And on a 2 up, I can disperse my shield against Swarmy. Yep, so Swarmy will take D3 mortal wounds. Just the 1. So the aeroplane of death is going to flame at Swarmy.
How many damage was that one? 4?
That was 5 and 4. 5 off that one, 4 off the other one, so she's took 9.
So I could take a... I might try and command point that one to see if I can make the save of 4 up then.
Okay.
Which I don't anyway, so...
So 2d3 hits on Swarmy McSwarmy. Ooh. Ooh, that's 6.
What's this from?
This is the flamers from this guy. So these will wound on 3s. It's a pretty bad wound roll though, so there's only 2 gone through. But they will be on your in runs and the 2 damage a pop. So he's passed them both. So how many wounds is he on left?
He's got 5 left.
5 left. Right, what I'm going to do then, the Autarch down here is going to take a shot at the Hive Tyrant. So he hits on a 2. And he'll be wounding on a 3. No, he doesn't wound. So I'm going to have to split some fire with some Reapers. So the Force here is going to throw his Singing Spear at the Swarm Lord. Hits on a 2. He'll wound on a 2. Oh, it's another 1. It's 2 1s for a wound roll. I'm tempted to keep the Reapers for now. What I'm going to do is all 9 Reapers are going at the Swarm Lord. We'll just get rid of them, I think. Or try.
He's gone.
We'll try. So we're looking for 3s. And they can reroll 1s. So get rid of the 2s. Oh, that was a 3. So they will hit. We're using the strength 8 shot, so we'll be looking for 3s. It's another bad wound roll, but that's 4 on your in runs. Each one is a flat 3 damage. So,
nope.
Wow, it's 3 fails, that's 9 wounds. But he can go, no, that's at Swarmy.
I thought you said you were fine at a hand.
Swarm Lord. Definitely at the Swarmy, so there's 9 wounds gone through on him. That is the Swarm, he does a death throws, doesn't he? Or can he do a death throws? I'm pretty sure he can. So on a 6, no, it's a 4. You've used because you've used one in the shooting phase, which leaves us with my Rangers left. So the Rangers are going to take some shots at the Gene Stealers. So hitting on 3s, they've all hit, and they'll wound on 4s. Right, so there's 2 mortal wounds, so 2 are dead because they haven't got Catalyst on this squad. But then there's 4 wounds to save as well, because the mortal wounds are an addition with sniper rifles. So you've got 4 saves to make on 2 guys. So
3.
So they're dead. Yeah. So you save 1, fail them, so the Steelers are gone. Breathe a sigh of relief for my Avengers. And I think that's it, because I ain't charging anything. So we'll total up my points. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the objectives. Plus the Swarm Lord is 6, the Steelers is 7, the Hive Guard is 8.
That's 12.
8 for this turn. And that was it, wasn't it?
Or 13 in total.
8, yeah, so that takes me up to 13 points. So in the movement phase, the Steelers have come on here. They left a little daisy chain to the Brood Lord, who's sitting just within 3 inches of that objective still. The Exocrine stayed still to bring his full guns to bear. She stayed still as well because she's in a pretty good place. Actually, pretty much everything around this end didn't move, did it? A little shuffle on these guys to make sure they can see this guy, and it's the closest within 18. He dropped in at the end, just 9 inches from these. And then the Ripper Swarm also came in, about down here somewhere, and Stu used his strap to move them again, so they've come round there and ended up, so they'll score that at the end of the turn, as long as they don't do anything stupid. Well, they can't charge anyway, can they, because of the strap. So they're there, they're scoring a point. So we're going to go straight in to Stu's Psychic Phase in turn 2. What a brutal, brutal game. Right, so Catalyst on the Gene Stealers. That's definitely gone off, it's off on a 5, yeah. So they've got Catalyst on.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that in the comp anyway, would I? So.
Well, it's not just, to be fair, even if you move, like you said, the back of your base would be here, they'd still be closer.
Yeah.
So you'd be moving.
Psychic Scream.
Yeah. So it's a 5 up. Goes off on an 8. I'll try and deny with this dude if he's in range. So we need to beat an 8. So I'll reroll this one with Runes of the Force here. No, so it goes off. So it's D3 mortal wounds on the bikes. That's 2, so that's a bike gone. So we'll take this guy. So
Come on, 11s.
Smite on here. Obviously the closest visible is the flyer.
Come on, 11s.
Hang on.
It goes off on a 5, doesn't it? So
yeah, so you're going to command point it.
I have to.
So it does go off on an 8, so we're going to attempt to deny it with the jet itself.
Oh. It's an 8 as well.
And I've got no command point, so it does go off, so it's D3 mortal wounds.
Come on, 4, 5s and 6s.
One or a 2 would be nice.
3, there it
3.
is. Gone.
Not yet, it's got Spirit Stone, so I need a 6. No, it's gone.
So that's the score.
Does it blow? No, it doesn't blow. And the long bomb shots at the Reapers, is he damaged enough to be hurt?
No.
No, so he'll be hitting on 5s because they're over 12 inches away.
Is that going to be the same with that?
It's exactly the same for the tank, yeah.
Right. Come on, 5s then. That'll do.
That's not a bad roll. It'll be wounded on 2s. That's 5. So yeah, so the Reapers will be sitting on 6s. Nope, so we lost 5 Reaps.
I think I'm going to go into there. It makes
second shot at the tank, yeah.
I don't know, because maybe if I shoot those, take those out, then they're not going to get a chance next time to have a go at it.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you're scoring it as it is.
I am, aren't I?
But your choice.
How? Yeah, I'm going to go. Well, no, because they're within 12, aren't they? So.
Yeah, they're within 12.
So I'll hit on 4s with that.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Reroll ones.
You've rolled hot this turn.
About time.
3s, strength 7, isn't it? Yeah, 3s to wound. And they are -3, and it was what damage?
2 damage a pop.
So that's the squad gone. Yeah, squad gone.
Away!
So it's a
ones.
yeah. So it's a miss. So you get to drop a spore main within
3 inches.
something like that. Weird. It's some weird rule. Within 6 of these and 3 away from somebody else or something like that. Yeah, so the score mine's dropped here. The big girl is going against the Reapers, so she hasn't moved. So she gets D3 shots, was it?
Yeah.
So she's got the 3, so she'll be hitting on 4s at this state. 5s because of the range, but she'll be rerolling 1s. Wow, another good 2 hits. You're doing better hitting on like rubbish than you were hitting on normal. I think it wounds on 2s. Wounds on 2s. It's 2 wounds.
3 damage.
So it's -2, so the Reapers are on a 5 up. So we've saved 1 and we've lost 1. So the Reapers have lost 6 this turn. Okay. So the charge phase there, we'll declare them all and then do Overwatch off camera. So I think
we'll have a go here first.
Yeah.
Gets to reroll any fails.
So you can reroll that. Do you command rerolling that? Because if you reroll a failed charge, it's both dice.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Or you can use a command point to reroll the 3. It's up to you.
No.
Nope. I would have probably command pointed the 3. Just because a 5 is such a good score on a dice.
Yeah, what are these?
They'll have 6 strength, 6 shots. Not auto hitting though, just...
I'll have
yeah, she's going to go into them.
Finally,
she's definitely in. And I think these guys kind of fail. They kind of fail. So we'll do the Overwatch off camera. And let Stu move in.
Yeah, well they can...
So the Hive Tyrant made it in with no damage. As you saw, the Lictor failed and took a massive whopper wounds on his way in. So he's down to 1 wound. And the Gene Stealers got a hit with a Bright Lance and failed the wound. So Stu's going to move them in, so there's no Stealers died either. So the Gene Stealers are going against the Wave Serpent. I think Stu said there's 13. How many?
5 with Acid Moors.
So do you want to do the normal guys first or whatever?
I'll do the Acid Moors first. Right. So that's 20 Acid Moors.
Yeah. So he's kept the Brood Dude. That's a pretty bad roll. He's kept the Brood Dude within 6.
Reroll those ones. So that's 6. So
it's 14 acid more hits.
14 acid more hits, yeah.
Be wounding on 5s. 2. Yeah, 2. So
just
2 from the acid more, so these will be on 6s. No, and then it'll be 6s for the Spirit Stones. So it's took a wound from the acid mores, but here comes the big wab.
Alright, so there's 5, so 13, that's 8, 4, 8, 40.
There's a whole load of 1s again.
That's 6.
That's better. Yeah, so it's 16 so far. $25. Here's the last batch coming up. So it's 33.
6s are -4.
Yeah, so he's looking for 6s, 5s and 6s. 6s are better.
Oh, -1 anything anyway. How many got?
So roll 3. Roll 3.
5s and 6s.
Yeah. So there's 2 at -4, so it's took 2, but I've got Spirit Stones, so I wanted you to roll 3 first. So it's saved another one, so it's took another one, so it's down to 11. And then you've got 30. Probably easier, I would roll them as you do them. So you've got 3 normal and a super one there.
Yeah.
So I'll make the saves on the 3 normals. So it's past 2. And then, so the one that went through plus a Spirit Stone. No, so it's took another 2, so it's down to 9. And you've got another 20 of these to go.
I'm not sure I'm going to make it.
You might. There's 2 6s, 3 5s. Yeah, so we'll leave them aside, so we'll do 4 ups. So it's took 2 here. And then the Spirit Stones. Oh, still another 6, he's down to 7.
Can't do it.
And there's 10 left. Last 10, 5s and 6s. Just 1. So he's looking for a 4 up. Nope, he's Spirit Stones. Oh, and he's made it. So I'll tell you what, because we're here, I know it's out of sequence, I'll do his attacks back. So the Wave Serpent's going to attack back. I've got no points to interrupt. This guy's obviously going to go first, but he'll be hitting on 6s. No, he gets no hits against Steelers. And these guys are about to have a horrible death.
So hitting on a 4.
So the Hive Mama hitting on a 4 with a pincer tail. She's hit.
Strength users, so strength 6.
So she'll be wound on 3s because the T4
so 3.
is a wound.
There's no AP.
So I'm looking for a 4 up. It's a save. There's a 6 under her wing.
Okay.
Then she's got her other attacks.
So these are 4s, rerolling 1s.
She's got 2 hits. She'll be wounding on 3s because it's strength user for the big talons. She's got 2 wounds. I think the minus 3.
Yeah.
So there's no save, another 3 damage each. Yeah, so she's killed them.
There's another unit out.
And she'll sit nicely on that objective to score a point.
Yep,
so Stu's spending 3 command points to rinse repeat here. So we'll see how he gets on. Yeah, so 20 acid more attacks. Again, hitting on 2s. He did roll a lot of 1s last time, so
yeah,
there's 8 so far. Do you want to roll them again? We'll see how many you get. Oh wow. So it's 14. May as well do all these first. Are you going to do them to wound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4s.
So 5s and 6s to wound. So 1. And then
minus 3.
Yeah. So it's on. No, it's so 6s. No. So it doesn't save that. And then spirit stones. No. So it's took another damage.
And then 10.
Yeah, another 10.
It's a little bit better. Could have done with rolling that on me. So 4 6-ups.
Oh yeah, they're all flat minus 3, aren't they? So we're looking for 6s on the armour. No, and we're looking for 6s on the spirit stones.
6s here.
So he saved 1, so he's down to 3.
Another 40 attacks.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. 6. 16.
$23. 32. Right, do you want to do the 2 first?
Can do.
Makes it easier. So no wounds there, and then we've got 30. Going for 5s and 6s. So we've got just 2 there. So we'll do these on 4-ups.
Missed.
So it's failed both. So spirit stones. No, so it's dropped 2. It's down to its last wound. It should go here.
There, minus 4.
Yeah, and then you've got another 2. So the minus 4s, I'll just make them the spirit stone straight through. Yeah, so it's gone.
So
does it blow? No, so he's gone. Whoop. So as Stu's just consolidating them, I need a morale check on this Reaper squad. So I've got leadership 8. They're gone. They're gone.
Get the point.
So that'll get Stu another kill point. So the score at the minute is 13 to the Eldar, 16 to the Nids. We're going to go into turn 3. It's turn 3. So it's a movement in for these guys. We've got a push on this big girl. A little bit of movement around here. And these guys have stayed still. See if we can kill some units this turn. Limited in terms of movement as to what I can score, so we'll come back with a psychic phase. Start with a smite against the Hive Tyrant.
Who's smiting who?
Highest is smiting Iteth.
Who? That's your nearest unit.
So this is the nearest unit, so it's gone. Unless you want to try and deny.
Well,
you're in 18.
So you're minus 1, so it's 5.
Still gone.
You should just get the 1 deny.
Yeah.
What else have you got left on that?
Doom,
like
Fortune, yeah. So the Spore Main will go, which is a kill point. And then
it's
we'll
not classed as a unit in that way though.
So I'm going to re-roll this dice with the Runes of the Force here. Yep, so it goes off on a 9.
Is that Doom?
Yeah. So obviously it's a 8 because you're within 18. So it doesn't go off. I mean, it does go off, it doesn't get denied because it was a 9,
yeah.
You match the 8. So here's Doomed. Boom. And here's the Warlord.
Oh, it needs to go off on a 7.
Yeah, I've got a 9.
Yeah, you got an 8, so that's how it works.
That's the rules! So we'll go straight into the shooting phase.
It's minus 2 if he's in cover, but he's kind of like that.
So these guys are going to shoot Happy Jack. It was minus 1 to hit, so I'm looking for 4s. It's not bad, not good. Looking for 4s to wound. We've got 1. Can he make a 4-up save? He can't. Nope. He's dead. So that's a kill point. Phew, that was good. So these guys, I'm actually going to go with the Wave Serpent first. So it's going to do its little guns into the Hive Tyrant, and it's going to do its big guns into the Bio Ball. So these will be -1 because it moved. So it's got 2 hits. And it'll be killing on 2, well, wounding on 2s. It's -4. So there's 2 wounds. There's no save. -4, isn't it? So you're 4 up armor. No, the big gun's shooting at that.
Yeah, 4 up.
So 2d6. Yeah, he's gone. 8. So the Bio's been smashed.
Ooh.
And the little guns have hit because they're not heavy. And we've got 1 wound so far, but you are doomed. 2. 2 wounds on normal armor. Save on the Hive Tyrant, yeah. Oh my god. She's down to her last wound. Right, I'm going to shoot out with the snipers. So the Rangers can reroll 1s because the Autarch's within 6. It's got 4 hits. You're winning on 5s, but I'm looking for a 6 because you're doomed. There it is, so she's gone because that's a mortal wound in addition.
Oh, does she blow up?
Does she go batshit crazy? That's definitely cocked, isn't it? No. So that missed. So score wise, I'm just out of this one, so I can't get that. But I will get 1, 2. And then I killed the Warlord, is 3, 4. Because it's 1 for the Warlord, 1 thing. Lictor's 5. Thingy's 6. Biovore 6. Yeah, that's it. So 6. Yeah. 19.
Plays 16 at the minute. Turn 3.
So we're going to Stu's turn 3. Yeah. So movement's done. Stu's left these guys here.
1. Minus.
Got a hit. Well, actually, keep that there. Right. What we'll do, you can go into your psychic phase in a second. But so these guys will stay put. He's actually moved the Execution over to get this. He's optimising objectives. The Broodlords run down to get this one. The Steelers have come from here down to here to get within charge range. They're going to be well without of his bonus range, especially the charge. Yeah.
Catalyst, so.
Yeah, so he's going for Catalyst.
Just gone off.
So I'm going to have to see if I'm in range to deny. Catalyst has worked. I think that's it.
Smite.
Yeah, Smite down there. Goes off on a 10. I'll try and deny that one. Shall I measure up? Make sure I'm in. Well, it doesn't matter if I reroll or not. I can't beat a 10. So actually, yeah, I'll reroll both dice.
Why do you reroll
Deny.
both?
Because you can reroll in his psychic phase or to deny 1 or.
It's minus.
Yeah, it's an 11. You can reroll 1 or as many dice as he wants.
Okay.
So he's denied the smite. So the Execrine can only fire once. He's got 1 hit on these guys because he hits on a 6 because he's normally 4.
Strength 7.
Yeah, so the wound on 2s because the T3. The wound on minus was -3, so 1. The Exarch is dead.
2 damage.
Yeah, because he'd already took a wound. So he's dead. Gene Sealers are going to charge a Warlord.
Yes.
I think that's indefinitely 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Plasma Grenade. It's D6. 1. It's on a 6. Nope. So let's move them in the 7.
Okay.
So the Gene Sealers are in, they've done their 3-inch piling, which leaves these guys on him, and these guys actually on them. So these guys basically won't be able to attack, but all these guys are going on my Warlord.
Yeah, so 2, 4, 6.
Yep, so you're going to start with the Moors.
Yeah, so 4, 16.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, because the Broodlord's not nearby. It makes a big difference. There's another one there.
So 5. Nine.
Yeah, be wound on 3s.
Wound on 3. That was 4, so it's another 16 attacks.
Yeah, he should be gone. Weight and number should take him down.
I rolled badly as well.
7 wounds so far. I think you had another 2. I'm pretty sure you did. 8. 8 wounds altogether. It's from the Steelers on the auto. Like I said, it doesn't matter because -1 normally would take Louis in run. So you need to make all these on 4-ups, or lots of them. He's dropped 3, he's dead. So that's him gone. That combat. And that's the end of that combat. So Stu will score 1 for this one because you're going to outnumber my troops to your troops down here.
So it's 1, 2 for Slay the Warlord, 3 for taking out your Warlord,
4, 5, 6, and 6. Yeah, 6. So put you on
22.
22 points. So the Wave Serpent's moved up, sit on the objective. Forciers moved out. These guys have fell back, but they have got the fly keyword. The Rangers are staying put because they're fine. The Avengers are staying put because they're fine as well. So we're going to go in to the shooty phase, the psychic phase. First psychic power we're going to cast is Doom on the Gene Stealer unit with the Forcier, which doesn't go off, but I'm going to re-roll just this dice. So it still doesn't go off, so they are not doomed. Then we'll do a Smite, which does go off on a 9. You do have guys in range to deny if you want to try and deny. It's a 9, but it's an 8, so it will deny, yeah. So there's psychic phase is null and void this turn, so we'll go into shooties. We'll start with these guys, opening up into the Gene Stealers. So we're looking for 3s. And we're looking for 4s. That's not bad, that's 3. 3 on
5-ups.
Yeah.
Mix those.
One's
Catalyst.
dropped.
Is it just 1 damage?
Just 1, yeah.
So 1's dropped. Take him out.
Then we'll go with the Heavy Flamers. 21. So we're looking for 3s. That's 15 wounds, so we're looking for 15 in runs.
15 5-ups.
That's 7 so
3
far.
saved.
Do you want to roll them 7 for the catalyst?
Yep.
So there's 4 gone, and then another 5 saves to make. Oh, he's got all by 1.
Catalyst, come on.
Yep, so that's 5 gone. That's a lot because these guys aren't in synapse range. Depends where you take them from. So the Wave Serpent is going to put its little guns into these guys, and its 2 Bright Lancers into the big brains behind it. See if we can get them. So the little guns, looking for 3s, got 1 hit. Looking for 4s, nope, no wounds on the Steelers. I'm looking on the Zoanthropes, 2 hits. It's 2 wounds, he got 2 3-up in runs. Failed 1, it's D6 damage. It's 3, it's another one popped. On these guys I'm going to throw a grenade and shoot 4 rifles at the Steelers. So a grenade.
Can they all say though?
I only need to say 1.
Oh.
And you've left the guy right there. So the grenades hit on 3s. No wound on 4s because it's strength 4. So I've got 2 grenade wounds. Yep,
1 save.
And then a catalyst. Nope, so I've got another 1 done. And the rifles. 3 hits. Looking for some 6s. Nope, 2 more saves though with the snipers. 2 fail. 2 fails, so it's not 2 dead. These guys are going to bolt probably. So the Forcier is going to throw his Singing Spear at the Gene Stealers. So he's hit, he'll wound on a 2. He does wound, so he's got a 5-up in run. It's saved. I think that is all my Shooty McShooties. And what I'm going to do, Forcier and the Rangers are going to charge the Gene Stealers. The Force here doesn't make it.
Ew.
The Rangers are definitely in. So the Rangers hitting on 3s. Oh,
Wow.
wounding on 5s. Nope, no wounds. So the Gene Stealers get to attack back. So you'll have to pile in that guy.
I'll just leave him where he is.
Yep.
Because he's within an inch and an inch, so there's just 4 with 3 attacks, so 12. Hitting on 3s. So
Wound on 3s was 10, wasn't it? Yep. Sixes will kill one, so it's 2 dead.
is it 3s?
3s to wound, yeah.
And then 5 ups.
So might as well try the armour saves. So 2 have passed, but 3 plus the 2 will kill the squad. So at the end of that phase, the Eldar are going to score 1, 2. I don't think I killed a full unit.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. So it's 2 points, which takes them to 21. As we move into the Gene Stealer turn 4. Turn 4. So Steelers have hidden up here. Stu's going to attempt to smite, so we're going to try and deny it. These guys have obviously just stayed put to score his points. This guy's come around, he's going to try a cheeky charge to try and get round here and contest the objective of me. Maybe it's in my turn. So
I'm just going to shifty these up a little bit. Anyway,
so I'm going to reroll both dice. Or the Force here.
Nope.
So no, smite goes off, so it's D3 wounds on the Wave Serpent.
Just the one.
Just the one. Spirit Stonies. No, so it's took a wound. And we'll go into the shooty phase. The Execution shooting twice, be hitting on 6s. There's no 1 hit so far. You're just going to roll the second batch now as well.
Yeah, might as well. Come on, 6s.
Oh, he's got 3 hits. It's looking good. Wounds on 2s. 3 wounds.
Minus 3 AP.
Yeah, so they'll be on 6s. Nope, so we've lost 3 guys. Whoosh. Right, so I think chargey phases. So these guys are going in here.
I'll do this one first then.
Right.
That's going to be plenty.
Yeah, so we'll do some Overwatch. So the Bright Lancers missed, and the little guns missed. So he's in. The Genie Steeliers. Yeah, they're in 4 inches enough because they'll come down. So we've got D6 auto hits, 4. For 3s. There's 3 wounds. There's no catalyst on them this time. So there's 2 Steelers gone.
Should still be nice.
So the Steelers are in. What they did, obviously come down 4, make sure he didn't touch, so when he gets the pale in, gets to wrap around a bit.
Near it.
So these are -1 to hit, so you'll be hitting on 4s. So you got 2 hits.
Are they?
Yeah, and flat -1 in combat and or shooting. -2 if you're 12 inches. You're looking for 3s. The 1 wound.
-1 AP.
So he's got a 6 up.
No, that's minus 3 AP.
Yeah, so he's got a 6 up, which he's failed, so he's dead.
Right. That's another.
So that's a kill point.
I don't know
So
what
the
his
brain, I think he gets 1 attack. So he hits on a 4. So he's hit the Wave Serpent. He'll be wounded on a 5.
Hey!
It's a wound. Gets a save of a 3 up. Yep,
Hey!
it's saved. Gets its attacks back. Oh, it's got a hit. Doesn't wound him though. So I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'll be 3 points for the objectives. You moved off this one, but you did get a kill point. So that's point there is 4. So 4 points that turn. There's going to Eldar turn 5 and the 5 points behind. So there's got to be some big shenanigans going on here. End of the Eldar movement. These guys have just shuffled up a little bit to get a couple of guys in range of this new Venom Zonothrop. What's it called? Zonothrop. Just in case.
Zonothrop.
Zonothrop, that's it. This guy's come round to get within 3 of this objective, and the Wave Serpent has fallen back. So we're going to go into the Psychic phase. And I think I am going to start with a Smite. So it goes off on an 8.
7.
You're gonna deny?
Nope.
No. So the Gene Stealers are gonna take, they're dead. 3 mortal wounds.
No.
They've got no catalyst, yeah. 3 mortal, so the Gene Stealers are gone. And then I'm gonna attempt Doom on the, whatever you said that thing was called. So it doesn't go off, but I'm going to use my reroll. So it does go off on a 7. Not denied, so it is doomed. Bosh. We'll go into the shooty phase. This guy's going to throw his singing spear at it, so he's missed. This guy's going to do his gribble guns at it. And then I'm going to...
Still gets a 5-3 up in them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just get a reroll failed wounds. So I'm going to do... It's worth a kill point. I'm going to do the little guns at it, and I'm going to do the bright lancers at the Ripper Swarms. So I'm going to go for the bright lancers. So I've hit once. It's a wound, and it'll be D6 wounds on a Ripper Swarm. That's 4, so that's a base gone, because it's -4 on the save. You only got to save for 6 anyway, I think Ripper's done it.
5 up, I think.
The little guns, and the guy right in front, got 1 hit.
6, yeah.
It's a wound, so you've got a 3 up in one, actually. Yeah, because I only got 1 hit, yeah. He's dropped his wound. How many wounds he got? 2?
2 left, yeah.
2. So the only Dire Avenger who's in range can kill him on a double. I need a 3s and then 4s, and I need you to fail 2 wind ones. So there's the 3s. You are doomed, so I'll get a reroll. So 1 wound, so you can't die anyway. But you got a 3 up in one, which he passed.
6.
So that is the end of the turn because he fell back and can't charge. So the Eldar will score 1 for killing the Steelers, though that's contested. So it's 2 and 3, which will take me up to 24 points, which is 3 behind the Tyranids, who now go into their turn 5.
Yep.
So a little shuffle down here just to get inside for line breaker if the game ends. But what about this guy? Is he just staying put?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to charge.
Yeah. So Tyranids are holding fire to get the maximise the points and going straight into the psychic phase.
Go off.
So I'm going to attempt to deny that with a force here.
Outside.
We'll have a check. Yeah. So he is catalysed because he's just out. He's about 26 inches.
And we'll smite.
Yep.
Just gone off on a 6.
So we might as well attempt to deny that one because we can. We're in range and we'll reroll both dice. Yep. So it's denied. So you go into your shooty phase.
So the Axicron's going to shoot at you. Last dude over here.
Can't. The wave serpent's closer. So both rounds into the wave serpent. Yeah.
Yep. So hitting on 4s.
5s because it's over 12 away. So 1 so far. You may as well roll the second batch.
Right, it's really horrendous, like, you know.
It is, but you got a good round in your turn 2. You got better than expected. That's 3 hits. It's strength 7, isn't it? So it's wound on 4s. Is that 1?
Wound, -3.
So 6 up. Oh, he's saved. Wave serpents for the win. So charge, did you say?
Yeah, because then you're going to have to do the shenanigans again, aren't you?
Yeah. So bright lancers. He's definitely in. Mini little guns. So I do have a hit. Reroll because you're doomed. Nope, no wounds. So he's in anyway. He's just pushing the tank where he wants, and he gets 1 attack.
On 4s.
It's a hit. Wounds on 5s. Again, he's like Bruce Lee. This guy goes through spirit stones. He's caused another wound on the tank, so it's down to 10. Can it hit him back? No. So you're going to score 3 points.
3.
And the player that goes first rolls to see if it goes on. So this would be...
Nope.
It doesn't, so that would be it. So the Tyranids would win...
30 points to
24. So they'd win by 6 points, because that one's contested. Yeah, 6 points. So a Tyranid victory.
Wow.
And a brutal game. Told you it gets brutal fast. And it's weird, innit? You end up using the units you don't want to use to do things you have to do to score, but That's what it's about. I was telling Stu, like, things with the Exocrine, don't worry about it not shooting. It's far better guaranteeing your points. Because if you hadn't moved in before,
yeah,
you'd be less 2 points. Which, I don't know what that would have made it, but... Then again, you scored a point from killing stuff here as well. So by moving him, he scored you 3 points. By not moving him, the only thing he could have seen would have been this. And he probably wouldn't have killed it.
Yeah.
So... That's the thing on this one. Like I said, practice game, so it's good for Stu to get to use his stuff, get to see what the limitations are, come out with a win, always a bonus, and see how he gets on from there.